Hey everyone! Today we're going to break down one of the most important yet kind of hidden parts of the financial system. It's called the RTA, or the Registrar and Transfer Agent. You might not have heard of them, but trust me, they're working on your investments every single day.
So think about this. You invest your money, you click buy, and the shares just show up in your account. But have you ever wondered who actually makes sure you get your dividends or that bonus shares are credited properly? It's not magic, right? A whole lot happens behind the scenes, and that is exactly where the RTA comes in.
So, what is an RTA? Well, at its core, an RTA is the official record keeper. They maintain the master list of who owns what. Whether we're talking about company stocks or mutual funds, they are the single source of truth for ownership. You can think of them as the engine room of the financial world.
Okay, here's a really simple way to picture it. Imagine the stock market is one giant school. The companies and mutual funds, they're the teachers. And you, the investor, you're a student. The RTA is the person who meticulously maintains the official class register, making sure every single student's name is on the list, spelled correctly, and accounted for. Simple as that.
All right, so we know they're the register keeper, but where exactly do they fit into the bigger picture? Let's take a look at how the RTA acts as a central hub, connecting all the major players when you make a transaction.
Check out this flow. It starts with you, the investor. Your order goes through your broker to the exchange. Then, the depository, which is kind of like a high-security bank for your shares, holds them for you. But look at that vital fifth step. That's our RTA. It takes the info from the depository and officially tells the company, hey, this person now owns your shares. They are the critical link that makes it all official.
You'll often hear people call the RTA the post-trade backbone, and it makes perfect sense. The exchange is where all the exciting trading action happens. But all the really critical official work that happens after the trade to make sure the records are perfect, that's the RTA's job. They are the backbone supporting the entire structure.
Think about it like a central nervous system. It's constantly getting signals from depositories, sending messages to update company records, and making sure that you, the investor, are correctly linked to your investment. It's a complex network, and the RTA ensures every single signal gets to the right place.
Okay, enough theory, let's get practical and walk through a real-world example. We're going to see exactly how an RTA works its magic when you invest your hard-earned money.
We'll keep it simple. Let's say you've decided to put 10,000 rupees into a mutual fund. You've placed the order. So, what happens next from the RTA's point of view?
The very first thing that happens is the RTA gets your transaction details, and their immediate job is to act like a gatekeeper. They check and validate your KYC, your Know Your Customer information, like your PAN, your identity, and your address, just to make sure everything is compliant. This is a crucial first step.
Now, at the end of the day, the fund calculates its net asset value, or NAV. This is basically the price of one unit of the fund. Let's say for our example, it's exactly 50 rupees per unit. This number is the price you'll be paying.
And here's where the RTA does its core job. They perform the simple but essential calculation. They take your 10,000 rupee investment, divided by the 50 rupee NAV, and there you have it. You are now the official owner of 200 units of that fund.
Finally, the RTA creates what's called a folio. A folio is just your unique account with that particular fund house. They then officially update their records to show that you own those 200 units. This folio is now your official proof of ownership.
So we've seen how they work, but now for the most important question. Why does this all matter to you? What are the direct, tangible benefits of having an RTA working behind the scenes?
This right here is the crucial takeaway. Because the RTA maintains that perfect record, they ensure you get every single dividend you're entitled to. They make sure bonus shares land safely in your account. They send you accurate statements. Basically, they are the ones protecting your fundamental rights as an investor.
Now, just for a second, imagine a world without RTAs. It would be total chaos. We'd be dealing with messy, manual records, a high risk of just missing out on dividends, and it'd be a nightmare to even prove you own your shares. RTAs bring order, accuracy, and trust to the entire market.
And hey, this isn't just some abstract idea. In India, you have major players like CAMS and KFin Technologies who are the backbone of the mutual fund industry. These are massive operations securely managing the financial records for millions upon millions of investors just like you.
So, what's the final verdict? Is the RTA the invisible engine protecting your portfolio? Absolutely. The next time you get a dividend payment or an account statement, you'll know exactly who's making it happen. It's that tireless, invisible engine ensuring the whole system runs smoothly and that your investments are always accurately recorded and protected.